Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. Today is Monday, July 8th, 2024. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And today we are here for Build a Scarecrow Monday. And did you guys see Lori's video? Did you watch her video on her YouTube channel? The tour of her fabulous space. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for that woman. Her space is fabulous, but besides the space and all the wonderful things that were there and how organized it all was and how cute it all was, she also shared her Build a Scarecrow quilt top, her finished quilt top. Now, as you know, I think I shared with you last week on Wednesday, Lorie and I had a chat on the phone and caught up a little bit because we've both been super busy. So she was asking about the storefront. I was asking about the photo shoot that she's going to be doing this week. And she shared with me that, which she put in her blog post, her last How to Build a Scarecrow blog post, that she's waiting to finish her quilt until the wide backs arrive, which should be coming anytime now. But she's not going to do her big finish post until she has the wide back and it's quilted and it's all done. So there might be a little bit of it's not going to be posted like right away next week, which I was like, I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll get a little further along before you do your big finish. But she shared her quilt top, and she told me she was going to do that. She shared her quilt top during the video that she did, and it looks so good. I so want to get this quilt top done because it's so cute. I just love it to pieces. Okay, that was a very long hello and introduction, but how are you guys doing? I'm a little glistening right now. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Pam. Hello, Chris. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Jan. Beautiful day in Michigan. Hello, White Squirrel. Oh, I'm behind on my Scarecrow too, but I'm still making progress. That's the important thing. I'm not making as quick of progress as I might normally be making, because this is the week of our storefront grand opening. And so my focus is really more there this week to get everything finalized and ready to go. But I know that it'll come back around. I know that I'll get back into the swing and be making more progress again once we get over that hump. And I think the sewing space that I have at the storefront will hopefully allow for me to do that. So I'm excited about that. So I'm way behind too. So just be behind with me and make a little bit of progress each day. Hello, Liz. White Squirrel. Ooh, I have to order that kitty. I almost forgot. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is Kitty Christmas. It's really hot in here. Kitty Christmas, which is on the cutting table right now. So we have 2 quilts that we offered from the Kitty Christmas. Three. We have the boxed kit, which has already been invoiced and shipped to those of you who have paid your invoices, and it's in the shop. So if you're interested in the boxed kit called Here Comes Santa Claus, CLAWS, that's in the shop and ready to ship at any time. But we have 2 kits that we're cutting up from this collection. One is called Henrietta, which is this cutie right here. So cute. I love it to pieces. Let me see if I can move that so you can see more of Henrietta. And then Thoughtful Gifts, which is so darling. Trees with little presents. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So both of those are on the cutting table right now. And as soon as they are finished up, then we'll get invoices out. And the panel is ready to go. I think we have Fat Quarter bundles ready to go. The whole collection's in the shop. It's super, super cute. Kitty Christmas by Urban Chicks. Love it. It's so cute. Love the quilt you have hanging up. Thank you, Sheila. Hello, Yvette. The kitty is adorable. Liz, oh my, that panel quilt in the background is adorable. It's Henrietta from Kitty Christmas. It's so cute. Aloha, Laurel. Happy Monday. Sharon, you look very nice for someone who is... Oh my gosh. That might be why I'm a little bit sweaty right now, but my hair is not all dry. It's wet. Like, I was down here working to get ready for today, and I wanted to make some extra progress on this Build a Scarecrow. I wanted to make get maybe 2 or 3 blocks today instead of just 1. or half of one. Um, and so I was down here working, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go shower because I was at the shop this morning and I had, planned to shower before the live stream, but time got away from me. So my hair is a little bit wet. So thank you. That's nice of you, Sharon. Sheila, oh my OMG, her sewing space is, oh my gosh, I know. It's so beautiful. I just love it to pieces. And I love all the separate spaces that she has and comfy seating in each of them. Like, oh, it's like you can walk upstairs in that house right into heaven, you know? It's so cute. I'm so happy for her. I know how hard she's been working on it because I've been hearing about it a little bit behind the scenes. So I'm just thrilled for her. I'm so happy that she's happy. Like I'm happy that I'm just happy for her. I think it's great. Mary Lou. Yes, it's so beautiful. Great space. Hello. Hello, Glenda. Loved her video too. It was so nice of her to share that space with everybody. I thought, because that's her home. And so I was like tickled once the video was posted. Jane, hello. White Squirrel was so nice for her to share. Similar interest in rooms. Just need to see her garden. Yeah, that would be super pretty. Jill, hello. Hello, Donna Marie. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Mary Lou. All's good here. Hot and humid. Yeah, it's getting a little warm here today. But really, that kitty put a smile on my face. Oh, good. Isn't it so pretty? We just hung that up because the other quilt that we had hanging there was Grand Finale. And I took it to the shop. So it's hung up in the storefront now because it's kind of appropriate for this time of year. And so Grand Finale is now at the storefront. And I had been working down here all morning and not even realized. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, there's no quilt. Oh no. So quickly my boys came down and they hung up a quilt because they can do it now. Some of them can do it without even getting up on a ladder. Like for me, I have to get up on a ladder. For them, they can just reach up there now. Like, what is happening? How are they getting that tall? It's handy, but it's shocking. Stephanie, hello. So excited to see your email this morning. Oh, good. You got my newsletter. So I finally got a newsletter out today. I am so sorry. I try to get one of those out each week and it just hasn't happened. So we've got a little bit of catching up to do with newsletter information. So I finally got one out this morning. So excited to see your email this morning. My aunt and I are taking a road trip to Country Sampler on Saturday. And now we stop at Happy Little Stitch Shop. Yay! See, that's the other cool thing about it is that some of you guys that I've gotten to know online, all of our online community now has a place that you can actually come and visit instead of just, no place to see. Now there's actually a spot. Cindy, where in Missouri are you? I'm looking. Lorie looks so great. She does look so great. She's a happy lady. White Squirrel, I'm so happy for her too. Senior Mary Lou Farmer, I'm Sullivan. First time on this side chat. Well, hello, Cindy. Welcome. Thank you for finding us, giving us a try. Welcome to our happy little Stitcher community. I hope I didn't miss. I think I got all the comments. I think I got everything. If I didn't, then just post it again so that I don't miss anything. Hi from my front porch in Georgia. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Patty. And hello, did you say you will be sending an invoice for finishing kit for autumn quilt seeds, including backing at the end? Yes, not backing. Backing won't be included in the finishing kit because people like to choose their own. So I don't ever include backing in kits, but we can always add that on. If you tell us what you want, we can just add that yardage onto your invoice. But yes, for the quilt seeds, any quilt seeds that we offer now that finishing kits are being made available ahead of time, we'll go ahead and plan on invoicing and shipping a finishing kit after the last month for the blocks. So once we ship the last, for example, this month we're shipping the 6th Mercantile quilt seed. And so we're busy cutting the Mercantile quilt seed finishing kit. And that will be invoiced for at the end of this month to ship at the end of this month, beginning of next month. Does that make sense? Linda, I didn't see any update on pumpkins and haystacks. Any news? Still, from the ETA that I have heard, is July. Now, I will tell you that Autumn Skies, the boxed. So first of all, let me back up. I think I shared with you Wednesday. Autumn design boards, sizes 14 and 18 inch. I've already started using a couple of them, but these are two of the Autumn design boards. Here's an 18 inch and here's a 14 inch. So both colors for the 18 inch and the 14 inch are in stock at the shop. So these have arrived. We were waiting on these. So these have arrived. Still don't have the 10 inch. Those haven't shipped yet. But as soon as they do, I'll put it in inventory and you'll get an email to let you know. Autumn Skies runner kit has shipped. It's in transit to me right now. So keep an eye out for invoices for that. As soon as it arrives, that's one that, we don't have to do anything to. We just need to send invoices out and ship it right back out the door to you. So that'll be a quick turnaround for you guys. So Autumn Skies table runner kit is on the way to us right now. So that's a good sign. If you have not reserved that, get out there and snag a reservation for Autumn Skies. It's super cute. And then we can just invoice you and get it right out the door as soon as it arrives. Pumpkins and haystacks, the ETA, the latest ETA that I have is still July. So since there's been movement on Autumn Skies, I'm hopeful that pumpkins and haystacks is not too far behind, but I'll keep you posted on that. So July, I'm still marching to the July ETA orders until I hear something different. And when do you expect wide backs for autumn to be in? I think I reserved for Build a Scarecrow. I'm hoping July for that as well. The last information that I received was hopefully July. So I have my fingers crossed for that. At the very least, I'm hoping this summer, but I keep hearing that it should be soon. And the last time that I had asked about it, they told me July. So I'm hoping that that's shaping up to be July. Stephanie, what are your hours going to be on Saturday? 10 to 5. 10 to 5. Friday as well. So the first day of the grand opening will be Friday, 10 to 5. That's the first time that we will open. Happy little Stitch Shop storefront doors. It's insane to me. I cried about it this morning. I got a little emotional because I'm stressed, not because I'm like, oh, look at what's happening. I started crying because of stress. And I pulled myself together. So 10 to 5 on Saturday and Friday. And then we'll be open on Sunday as well, 11 to 5. And then our summer hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sunday, 11 to 5 for the summer. Then it will change once the school year starts. Hello, Stacy. Not urgent. You've got some time, man. I cannot wait. It'll be so exciting to meet you in person. I know. You're going to have to come up and tell me. Yes, I will be there all day on both days. Yeah. That might not be the case, down the road, but for a while I'll be there to help people and help our employees kind of get the ropes, get the hang of it, So yes, I will be there. I will be there with bells on. We'll have some refreshments. We'll have some treats. We're going to have some prize drawings. I like the memorial bench in front, but you need some quilted pillows. I know. Yeah, once we take the paper off of that window, I was just working on that display window a little bit today. So we have the quilt hung up that we're going to display in it. And I was working on a bunch of the other stuff to get it ready to go. I'm sure it's enough to make you emotional, so scary and exciting at the same time. Yeah, it's scary. The emotional triggers for me is not stress. Like I can handle stress. I can handle stuff that's going on. But what triggers me is financial stress because we don't have a lot of playing wiggle room. It's not inexpensive to have a family of 8. And so that seems to be something that we can't escape, is just like, financial strain. So that is a trigger for me usually. And then time away from my little one. It used to be from all the kids, but now that the older 5 have gotten older, some of them are off working. Some of them have their nose in a book or are doing their own thing when they're around here, even if I am here. But for my little one, that time with her is really precious. I mean, it's precious with everybody, but it's different when they're littler because they want to be with you more still at this age, and they don't really get it. They just know that you're gone. They don't really understand like why. So those are the 2 triggers for me when I feel like I'm not getting enough time with family and with my little one, and when I'm stressed out about finances. Then that puts me over the edge. Like I can only take so much of that, and then I like, if you're going to have fresh cheese curds, hopping on a plane. No cheese curds. But Dee is making her chocolate chip cookies. She's going to make some chocolate chip cookies, and then some of the other ladies at the shop are going to make some treats as well. So we're going to have little treats, and some water and lemonade and all that kind of stuff. It'll be fun. I hope it all comes together. I have a lot of work to do this week. So that wall's getting hung tonight. So that'll be a big job, like the final big, construction tool job that needs to be done. And then it'll be like merchandising, organization, like that kind of stuff. And then working towards the final touches. We'll see. You had me at homemade cookies. Dee's chocolate chip cookies are pretty good. Knock on wood. Hopefully that turns out. Donna Marie, she will love being in the shop with her cart. So true. I giggle when I think of the story last year when she helped. She used to love that, and then she got kind of tired of going to the shop. But my gosh, when we first moved into that warehouse, she was little. So we had a little trike that she rode around in the warehouse. She would just tootle around on that trike all over the place, a little tricycle, radio flyer tricycle. And we had a little soft, the squishy puzzle pieces that you can put together that can go on the floor. We had like a separate space in the warehouse that she had a play area. She had a table she could color at. She could get on the floor and build stuff or, do imaginary stuff, imaginary pretend play. And now every square inch of that shop is taken up by inventory of that warehouse. But yes, she had her cart, and every time I would cut an order, I would say, order up, and she would come tootling back with her cart, and I'd put the order in her cart, and she would take it out to the shipping area and put it on the shipping table. She thought that was pretty cool. The other thing she was really good at, when we were working with Prairie, and we had Prairie wide backs cut for backing sets, and we were shipping those out. We had done invoices, and so we were shipping a bunch of them out. We had a bunch of orders coming through for it. And she knew which wide back went with which kit. So if it was the Prairie Meadow So Long kit, she knew what wide back with it. If it was the Table Runner, Prairie Flowers Table Runner, I can't remember what the Table Runner was called. We still have some of those in the shop. She knew. And so I would say, okay, we need a Prairie Meadow backing set. And she'd take her cart back and she'd put the backing set on the cart. And sometimes I would say, we need 3 of them. And she would count them out and bring them back up. She loved that. Yes, her skates. I forgot about that, Marcia. She used to grab our packing tape rolls that were not in use, and she used to put them under her feet, and she would skate around on the packing rolls. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. She loved that for a while. She was every day, and if we didn't have tape, she'd be like, where's the tape? We had to make sure we had a couple extra for her feet so she could go skating. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Are you having a cross stitch section too? Yes. So crochet, there will be a crochet section. There will be a cross stitch section. We will have floss in there. We'll have a few patterns. We'll have a lot of yardage, a lot of quilting stuff, but all 3 crafting things will be in there. And then lots of notions, you know, a sprinkling of a lot of what we have online. We definitely cannot fit everything upstairs that we have online. Because even though we've moved all of this stuff upstairs, oh my gosh, we only gained about 5 or 6 shelving units. And within a few months, those will be filled again. So we did not gain a lot of space downstairs from moving a few things upstairs, which that'll be the next thing to tackle is our space issue at some point. If you need store samples sewn or stitched, just let us know. I will, because I am thinking, especially on the cross stitch side, I am going to need some samples stitched. Hello, Pauline. Hello, Tammy. Stacy, did you contact the local paper? I did not contact the local paper. I did contact the Chamber of Commerce, and they didn't really answer my question. So I don't know. Sometimes they do like little ceremonies, you know, where the paper comes and they kind of involve the local media, but she didn't answer that part of my email. Hello, Bethany. Hello. Okay, so today I'm working on our How to Build a Scarecrow. Last week, if you remember, I was a little scattered and I got done with the gloves. So I finished that last week. I started to work on the tools block last week. And let me see, I have not a lot of space here. Started to work on the tools block last week. I didn't quite get it finished, but look, my tools block is done. I know that there's supposed to be a sprinkling of nails in here. I'm debating about if I'm going to do that or not. I have not decided. Tammy S., my sister and I are coming to see the new store. Yay! I'll get to see some faces, put some faces with some names. Of course, Tammy S., I already know you because you came to retreat. But that'll be super fun. Wait, what did I thought I glued that. Apparently I did not do a very good job of gluing all along there. Okay, so my tools block is done. So I'm catching up little by little. I'm going to put that back on there. So that's done. And then I have my bandana block ready to trim and turn. And my gunny sack block. So I got all of my little bias tapes ready to go. This ruler, I will tell you, worked so handy for measuring out these bias tapes. Because in Lori's blog post, she said that they needed to finish once the ends were turned under, that they needed to finish at 1.5. You guys know that this little ruler is so darn handy. It's a 6.5 by 1.5 inch Cute Cuts Trim It ruler. And since this is 1.5 right here, what I did was I just wrapped it around this ruler and then let the ruler fall off. And then ta-da! Sometimes I think turning those ends under can be a little bit finicky. So then I could just hold it here, take it over to the ironing thing, and it made measuring out, making sure that 1.5 inch finished for the bias tape, it made it for me a little bit easier. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. You guys are probably already past that point, I would imagine, but if you're not, that was handy. Okay, so my gunny sack block, I already have this sewn and ready to go. I just need to add my X's and put the trim on the top. And then my gunny sack's going to be done. And then so I'll do that after I do my bandana. I'm kind of doing them in order. And then after that, I will be on the corn, leaves, and face blocks. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to catch up on, and then putting everything together. You know what I mean? Okay, what is Sharon's idea? Angela, can you embroider some nails? What? So yeah, on my tool block, yes, there's supposed to be embroidered nails on there. Yes. And I'm debating about if I'm going to add that or not, but let me show you. I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know if you guys can see it, but on that block in between the rope and the hammer, there are a bunch of cute little embroidered nails with cute little buttons as the nail heads. And I don't know if I'm going to add those or not. I'm trying to decide. Hello, Renee. Oh, so you're back there with me then, White Squirrel. We're in the caboose together. I'll take pictures, says Tammy S. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought they were okay. Yeah, no, they're embroidered on there. What's the quote behind you? Renee, this is from Kitty Christmas by Urban Chicks. And this one is called Henrietta. It's in the shop for reservation. We're cutting it right now. It's on the cutting table right now. And then we'll invoice and get it out the door to people. But she's called Henrietta. She's super cute. And I hung her back there because Kitty Christmas is in the shop and we're cutting it and we're getting it ready to ship. Becky from Power Tools with thread machine embroidered her nails. Oh, that's handy. That'd be super handy to do it with your machine. Oh. Okay, so how you guys know what's up with me this week, but how are things with you guys? How is life out there in the world outside of my bubble? I did a little post to our 2024 Stitching with Lorie Club retreat page because I don't know if it's the stress that I'm feeling right now or what the situation is, but today in particular, I've been feeling a little bit on other days, but today in particular, I was like, man, I really want to be with my peeps back at retreat. I don't know if it's that I just want dedicated sewing time or if I just need to like de-stress or what. I don't know, but I was missing all of you today and wishing I was back at retreat. Does anybody else feel like that ever? Hello, Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Let me see. Susie, I joined the Lorie Club and never gotten anything back from you guys. Okay. As always, Laurel, yes, I'd love to be back at retreat with my people. Me too. Me too. So the Stitching with Lorie Club, the new year for 2024-25, which will be an 18-month year. The reservation is still out there because I've not had a chance to take it down yet. So even though the membership was supposed to close June 30th, it's still out there for people to be able to join. But I will be closing that soon. And behind the scenes, I have been working on flipping over to the new year of members. So each year, when we flip over in July, it takes some time behind the scenes to get the new members up and running on all of the behind the scenes lists and distribution lists and on the Facebook page, and like remove old members who didn't renew, add new members, and make sure that everybody's on the correct lists. So that stuff is happening right now. So I would anticipate that next week because I've been working on that behind the scenes. I was just doing a bunch of that yesterday, actually, on Sunday. So I would anticipate that you will receive a newsletter next week that will have a ton of information in it for kicking off the new year. That usually comes around mid-July. So that's my goal, is to get that out again mid-July. It usually takes the first couple weeks of July to get the new year kind of up and running behind the scenes. So newsletter, I would anticipate to end up in your inbox next week with a lot of information, including product of the month, including kind of kicking off the new year and what we have in store for this year. And then the other big thing that will be included in that newsletter is our first Stitching with Lorie Club meeting. That meeting will be scheduled either for probably next week. We usually schedule it towards the middle of the month. It's really nice to have as many people at that first meeting, especially as possible, because we do a lot of brainstorming on what people want to see happen for this year, what people are hoping to be included in this year. They bring lots of ideas, and our ideas are encouraged to be shared so that this new year can be shaped the way that members would like for it to be shaped. Maybe not everything can be done, but people talk about what they would like to see happen, and then we see if we can make it happen. So that first club meeting, I mean, all the club meetings are important because we chat and talk about fun stuff, but that first one is particularly important because it kind of sets the tone and sets the course for the new year. If you can't attend, of course, those are always available for replay. They are out on our YouTube channel through the private link that you'll get in the newsletter. So it's always available for you out there to watch whenever you have time. But that's what's going on behind the scenes in preparation for the new Stitching with Lorie Club. Getting stuff ready, getting ready to get all that communication out to you guys and kick off this next year. I would love to be back at retreat with people too, Laurel. It was so fun, and it was exhausting, but it was relaxing at the same time. And it's nice just to have, your like-minded people to hang out with. And it's funny how, some were back for their second year, which was fabulous, but some were there for their first year, and we all fell in with each other. It was so easy. It was so laid back and carefree, and people just enjoyed spending time with each other, which was really nice. Marcia, I will make plane reservations. I would love to just, oh my gosh, it'd be so nice to just get together and have some time. I think my middle daughter is she's getting the bug for all things crafting. I think I'd shared with you at the retreat, she was interested in learning how to sew. Kim, who was there, was nice enough to give her she brought a little presents for people, and she gave my middle daughter one, a 10-inch stacker and a 5-inch stacker, I think, both, for her to start practicing and just get behind the machine and do some piecing. And then she came to me the other day and she goes, I would like to learn how to crochet. So she's interested. She's showing interest. Bonkers here, says Stacy. Canning like crazy woman. 80 whatever jars in the last 2 days. Pie filling this afternoon. Getting ready for family vacation. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of canning. Family vacation sounds nice. This last weekend in particular, our family was lamenting that it's yet another summer with no family vacation. We're kind of bummed about that. Where are you going? Let me live vicariously through you. Where are you going on vacation? And how fabulous is it going to be? I really don't want to poke a hole in this. And did everybody have a good 4th of July? Wednesday was before the 4th of July, so I haven't talked to you guys since 4th of July. Did everyone have a good 4th? I see. We're headed to Silverwood Theme Park. Oh, we already talk about this? Because it's Coeur d'Alene? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. You know, those wooden roller coasters miss me. Oh my gosh. I cannot do roller coasters. I despise roller coasters. I've done them in the past because my husband is a big roller coaster guy. And so when we were much younger and had no children and either dating or newly married, I was like, I'll do roller coasters, no big deal. And then we did, they had this roller coaster called Superman. Okay, so I've done Shockwave, which was the worst. I had such a headache after coming off of that roller coaster. It was the worst. And I thought, why do people do this to themselves? I don't understand. So I did Shockwave, and then I did Batman, which the Batman ride, the floor drops out underneath you to start the ride, and then your feet are just hanging in the air and you just zoom. And I did Superman, which you're seated, like you sit down, they buckle you in, and then the ride starts. And when the ride starts, they turn your chair so that you're face down like you're flying. I despise roller coasters. That was the last one that I did. And I think it was before we had children. And the whole time that we were on it, I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? When is it going to be done? And it got done, and my husband loved it. And I said, that was the worst ever. Like, you have to find somebody else to do roller coasters with you. But I love spinny things, and he cannot stand spinny things. So, like the tilt-a-whirl, I cannot stop laughing on the tilt-a-whirl. I get it going like super, super fast. And I am like laughing so hard, and I just cannot stop. But he cannot stand spinny things. He likes the up and down, but I like the spinny. So we're very opposite in that regard. Hello, Kathy. But now taking a break and watching. Hello, hello. Glad you're here with us. We took our kids for the first time 20 years ago this year, so we're celebrating. Aw, that's perfect. That makes me so sad. It's 100-acre theme park, basically half water park, half rides. It's our favorite place. So many memories. Oh, I love that. You, you liked Superman? Do you like the Tilt-A-Whirl, Chris? That's the real question. Do you like both, or are you like you can handle one but not the other? Because I think that's interesting. I wonder if there's something to that. Like some people can handle the drastic up and down, of rides, but not the spinning, And some people, like, I wonder if it's like a vestibular issue. Like, I think, like, is there science behind it? That's what I want to know. Pauline, I live 10 miles from it. It would be so fun and warm. Yes, you pronounced. Oh, good. Look at that. I did it right. Oh, me too. I live near Hershey Park. Oh, Hershey. I love that area. We went there a couple years. No, I guess it's been 8 years ago. It's the last family vacation we took, other than like going away, like the last, okay, we're going to hit the road and we're going to be gone for, like a week and we're going to go see stuff. We have done other smaller trips, to be clear. But that was the last like hit the road trip that we did. We went out in 2016. We went through Hershey. We went to Washington, D.C. I loved Hershey. It was so inspiring. Milton Hershey's story and how he built that town around his business, and how he was so into philanthropy and they weren't able to have any kids. And so he donated so much of their money and to build the school there. Like, I found it so inspiring, his story. No backwards and no spinning, says Stacy. See? So I wonder if there's something to it. Even if you just play board games and cards all weekend. True. It's yes. No to the Tilt-A-Whirl. See? So you're an up and down person, but not a twirly person. Stacy, thank you, Pauline. Do huckleberries happen at the same time? Hello, Deborah. I heard Thunder Mountain. It's a roller coaster in the dark. Oh. See? Okay, so Marcia, you and I are on the same page with this. Do you like other roller coasters, though? Was it just that one that you didn't like? Do you like other ones? Oh, Donna Marie. So we are on the same page. I like the lazy river, though. I could be on that thing all day long. Donna Marie. Oh, and the lights. I know, they're little kisses. That whole story is so inspiring. I will never forget that. Not because of the park and all that stuff, but because of the story. I found his story so inspirational. And I just thought that it was so cool how he worked at it and finally got it, and built this fabulous business and was very generous and giving through the process. I really like that. Lorel, you don't like any rides of any kind. Chris says, I've gotten older, rides are not my favorite. Me too. So many at Disney I can't go on, and we live here. Oh. My husband keeps wanting to take the kids to Disney. We still have not made it there. But what about her? If you live there and you can't even enjoy the stuff that's there. But I'm the same. Like, I used to try some of that stuff when I was younger, but I'm kind of over it. I don't really have a desire to do it. But if there's a Tilt-A-Whirl, I will definitely go on that. For sure. Margie, you don't like roller coasters. Do you like spinning rides or no rides? My favorite road is Tremors. We get our pick there every time. Oh my gosh. Wooden roller coaster that goes underground. Sheila, nope. No roller coasters for me. Last one I went on spun you around and I got my head thrown back and I couldn't get it back up until the ride stopped. Oh, yes. I've been on ones like that. It's the worst. Had a relaxing fourth. Oh, nice. Movies, Texas Roadhouse food, made popcorn, and cross stitching. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Renee, we just left. Fun spot. I rode Air Force One. What? You rode Air Force One? Is that the name of a roller coaster? We love people watching and coffee drinking and walking the parks. Well, that's fun. Yeah. Mary Lou, I'll sit on the sideline, hold your bags, your lunch, your drink, have fun. Yes, I'm okay doing that too. I'm okay doing that as well. You guys go ahead. And now, of course, the kids will go on that type of stuff with my husband. If we ever went to those types of places, we just haven't been any place for a long time. But they would do it with him. But then that makes me nervous too. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? Why do you guys have to do this? But they enjoy it. They have fun. They have fun. Lorie, random off topic. You're killing me with that kitty Christmas quilt in the background. I was trying to resist, but I think I need to do that one. It's so cute. I love it. We got some great pictures of it, which I'm just waiting for. I think we did a little photo shoot a few weeks ago for a bunch of quilts samples that we've had made. And got some really cute pictures of this one and the Thoughtful Gifts one for a lot of the quilts that we got. A lot of great pictures of. But I'm waiting to post those until everything's ready to ship, like cut and ready to go. And then I will post those pictures. And I should be able to share it in our newsletter too. Kitty Christmas, Henrietta. Henrietta is her name. She's super cute. And the quilting on it just brings it to life. Did I? Oh, I did iron that. I didn't iron this one. Okay, there's that. Now I just have the. So let me know if you can't find it out there. It's called Henrietta, Lorie, and if you need help, you could also search for Kitty Christmas. It'll probably be there, but Henrietta quilt. And then you can put in your reservation. And like I said, it's on the cutting table now, and then we'll send out invoices as soon as it's finished being cut and it's ready to go. I like the teacup ride, says Marcia. I had wanted to go on it since I was young and watch the Mickey Mouse Club. I'd probably like that ride. Took the grandgirls. One rides roller coasters, the other one eats. She just goes for the food, the funnel cakes and all of that good food. You guys don't want to sit there and watch me all day. If any of you are wanting how to build a Scarecrow quilt kit, we have some left in the shop. If you decide, yep, I'm cutting kind of close there. Pay attention to what you're doing, Ange. What in the world? You're like, yep, that is super cute. I need to make that. We do have a few in the shop. All right, I'm going to cut a few. I did not leave a ton. Did not leave a ton around there. But she had funnel cake. So that's a favorite in our family. And when I was younger, I was a lifeguard. And at the end of the summer, we would have like a lifeguard outing and we would go to Great America. And funnel cakes were always a popular treat while we were there. But they used to do at Great America like funnel cake sundaes where you would have a funnel cake and then they'd put ice cream on top of it. And then you could have like chocolate sauce or caramel sauce with nuts if you wanted it and whipped cream and all of that stuff. I have not seen those around very often since then. Has anybody had a funnel cake like that in your neck of the woods? Stacy, did everyone see Lorie Holt's crack? Yes, we talked about that right at the beginning of today. Yes, wasn't it fabulous? Stacy, oh my gosh, it was so good. I was so glad that she did that. That's why last week I was saying, if you haven't subscribed to Lorie's YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. It was so nice of her to do that and to share that. And it's so cute. That space is so amazing. I love it. All right, I'm going to try to... Oh, this bandana is going to be so cute. The shape of it is just perfect. And this print is just perfect. This cute bandana, look at it. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Poppy Cotton's new cottage garden. Will you be carrying any yardage? Not planning on it, but I am a fan of Poppy Cottons, and I would like to be able to get some of their stuff in. When's it coming out, Kathy? Crazy weather here. Oh, no, Pam. Not again. You guys have been getting hit with some crazy storms. Like it's happening right now. Are you okay? Are you in a safe space? Okay. Let me throw those away. And let me see what's going on with this bandana. Oh my gosh, it's just too cute. See, I need that ruler wall that Lorie was showing. Oh, here. So let's see. That in the middle. That. How's it look? Where is my 9.5-inch ruler? My 8.5. 7.5, 8.5, 10.5. Do I have a 9.5? Maybe I don't. How does this look from your viewpoint? I think it looks pretty good. Just has to be within, oh yeah. So plenty of room that way, plenty of room that way. How's it look? Very cute, says Laurel. Okay, I trust you. Trust you, Laurel. Any changes that need to be made, please let me know before I glue. Okay. Ow. Gosh, that hurts my elbow. Her space is so clean and neat with my room. You need to leave. Marcia, I get that. With my space, I'm not even sure you could fit a leaf blower through the pathways. That's the problem. Stacy, oh, sorry, I was late because I just went and bought it. Oh, 200 jars. Pam, yes, the hurricane is causing all kinds of damage. My gosh. That is so scary. And this is like the earliest hurricane, right? Like like it's never been this early before. I wish you could get Poppycat and just love all their. I love them too. I need more space. And I need more yardage to be moving out of our shop. That's what I need. I need quicker turnover for yardage that we have. That is so adorable. Very cute. Thank you. Thank you. Jenny, congratulations, family, on upcoming opening of your brick and mortar shop. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Your guys' encouragement mean a lot, especially during times when I'm second guessing decisions. Marcia, thank you so much. Marcia gave us a super chat. Says, have a great opening. That's so kind of you. You're going to make me teary. Kathy, Cottage Garden by Poppy Cotton is coming out in July, but I don't know the specific date. Oh, July. Okay. There used to be a quilt show called Quilt Odyssey at Hershey. We would go every year with grandkids. The organizers no longer do the show, so we haven't been back in a few years. Oh, that's sad. That's too bad. When stuff like that goes away. Okay, then this puppy is ready for gluing. As soon as I get done here, be headed back to the shop to get more done. Oh, which, by the way, there will be no Whip Wednesday this week. My plan as of right now is to try to still do a Friends Thursday, but if stuff isn't coming together like it needs to, then I might have to do a post that says, I can't do Thursday, but my plan right now is to still have a live stream on Thursday. And but I'm not going to be able to do one on Wednesday. Okay, I'm going to switch this out. Put that there. Did I show you? Oh, I did show you this already. There's my tools. Tools block is done. Now, this one is almost done, so let's just crank this out quick. Oh, wow. Must have been some glue. Then I can say I got two blocks done today. Okay, so she does little X's in the middle of this. Okay, what I really want to know is where the middle is. And then how's that? Huh. Kind of cute. Time for a sale. Yeah. OMG, I just now noticed the quote behind you. I know, isn't it so cute? In fact, I love them so much. I have a cat bathroom. I understand, says Sharon. Thank you. Thank you. I think that looks cute. So this quote behind me, Jenny, is from Kitty Christmas. And the name of it is called Henrietta. And she is on our cutting table right now. And as soon as we get it ready, we will be emailing invoices. It's available for reservation in the shop right now. Oops, that's a bit much. It was so funny. Last night I was at the shop working at the storefront. And okay, while I that doesn't fit. This will fit. While that is drying, I'm going to add this. So last night I was at the shop working, and right now what I was trying to say was time for a sales section at your new shop. Yes. So we have you know this, right, Stacy? We have a sales section in the storefront, like in the what do you call it? Online, in our shop online. Right? You know that. Am I doing this right? Has anybody made this gunny sack yet? I feel like that just goes across there. And then we're going to glue it. So I was there working last night, and I was hanging up a sign right outside of our door. And so everything right now at the shop is completely covered up. So nobody can see like what's happening inside. So it'll be a surprise once it opens, right? And so last night I was there getting some work done, and I had the door to the shop just a little bit open, and I was in the hallway putting up a sign. And I turn around to go back into the shop, and there are two faces at the window looking into the shop. And I turned around and I was like, oh my gosh, because everything was closed. It was later, and like the building that our shop is in, the front doors were locked, like everything was closed. And so, and it was pretty, there weren't a lot of people downtown. And so it scared me. I was not expecting to see two people. So these two women were looking into the shop, and I was like, and they go, there's fabric, there's fabric. I go, yeah. So I opened the door to talk to them, and they were from Minnesota. They weren't local. They were visiting for the weekend, and they were like, it's a fabric shop. And they were brand new quilters, just starting to get in to head down the quilting rabbit hole. And I said, oh yeah, we're getting ready to open, and Friday, and like, darn, we're not going to be here. We're not going to be able to see it. So they came in and looked around for a little bit, and it was funny to run into two people as I was down there working who you're just, when you're into quilting, or fabric stuff, you're just like, it's like a magnet. You are just drawn to it. And their husbands were like, come on. They're like, just wait. We were talking about fabric. It's very funny. It was very funny. Okay, I'm almost done here. I'm gonna grab this little fella and put it about in the middle. It's like 5 3/8. Ooh. Hmm. 4 3/4 down just. Pretty close. How does that look? You guys see the whole thing? Let me see how does it look? I have no idea where the rest of my question went. Anyhow, what I was trying to say was time for a sales section at your new shop. Yes, I do know that, but I meant at the new storefront. Ah, yes. I hope they were able to buy something. They didn't. They didn't get anything. They could have, but they didn't. I don't think they were interested. That's so exciting. Working in my kitchen, I keep saying out loud, order up, and then start laughing. I love that. Looks cute as a button. Okay, good. Now I'm going to pin it. I'm going to quick glue it, and then I'm going to get it under something and wrap it up. Wrap it up, people. Get all of those things put back in there. I need a bigger one for this. And I'm going to put this on top of that. And whoa, how many of those things do I have? cleared up a design board. It's always exciting. Okay, my friends, 2 blocks done today. I need to keep going at that pace to get where I want to. Oh, another design board cleared up because I could probably take these tools off and put them over with the rest of my stuff. So I actually got 3 blocks done today because I did the tools one before and then 2 with you guys. So I need to keep going at that pace. Cute as a button. How's the other 22 blocks going? So I have, I have number 1 of 22 done. I don't know. So I have the rest of them to make. Oh, look, I have number 1 done. The rest of them are cut and ready to go. They're all on their own design boards over there. And I just was actually looking at them today thinking that would be a pretty easy stack to take to the new shop and work on during, storefront hours, downtime. Crank through those and my Mercantile one. So I'm trying to decide, what would you guys do? I'm trying to decide if I work on finishing up my Mercantile one and getting that top sewn together and done, or if I work on trying to, get some of those blocks done and get these applique blocks done for this How to Build a Scarecrow one. And I have a schedule ready to share with you guys for October Skies as well. So yay, get ready to make some progress on that one. I have a schedule ready, so I'm going to share it in an upcoming newsletter, and then I'll post it online and stuff like that. We're ready to dive into that one, so I'm excited about that. Angela, how do you keep up with your business and your children? Oh, I feel like I'm failing on all fronts, Kathy. If I'm being honest, like that's just an honest feeling from me. I feel like you can't do all the things, and so something always has to give, right? So I think you would hear this from probably a number of people, especially women. I feel like it's a woman thing because you feel like you have to do all of the things on the family front, or at least I do. I can only speak for myself, but I feel like I need to do all of those things on the family front and then trying to do all of the things on the business front, trying to do all the things on a marriage front, aging parents. Like there's just a never ending pile of stuff to have to deal with. And so I feel like, oftentimes feel like I'm failing to a certain extent in all of those areas because none of them can get my full attention. And so it's not, does that make any sense? It's not getting my full focus. Something's always giving in each of those areas at this point in my life. And I also know that it's not going to stay like that for forever, But hopefully I've said this a million times before, that we didn't know what was going to happen with this shop when we started it 4.5 years ago. We had no idea. We thought, let's give it a try. And we'll see what happens. We've been so fortunate and so blessed with it. And it started to give us hope that we didn't have before, and being able to provide for our family, being able to build something for our family. And then that turned into trying to build something for this online community. And then now that has turned into trying to build something for our local community as well. So it's kind of taken on different things as it's gone along. Some of them I had hoped for from the very beginning. Some of them I didn't see from the very beginning. And it kind of just evolved as the shop evolved. So I feel like, to answer your question, I don't keep up with all of the things. That's how I feel. Backward bundles, my grade. Weights on top of your ruler. Oh, that's true. And I have one sitting right over there. I hadn't thought about that. I would finish the How to Build a Scarecrow so you can display if your shop's... that's a good idea. And then work on Mercantile. Look at you, Nancy. You're thinking as a shop owner. Stacy, I agree about Scarecrow because we're rolling into fall. Good idea. Yes, we try to do so much for our many people. Rough stuff for sure. Yeah, it's just part of life. And it's going to change. It's not going to be like that for forever. So try to do the best you can and enjoy it along the way. Like I feel, like I said, very blessed and very fortunate. I love what I'm doing with this shop, and I love my job, and I definitely did not think that I would ever find something that I loved to do. I really didn't. I was one of those people who didn't have a clear idea, but many ideas, many unclear ideas, but nothing clear. And it became clear with the start of this shop, and I absolutely love it. I feel very, very fortunate to be able to do something that I feel really passionate about, because that doesn't happen all the time. Angela, give yourself some grace. You're only human, my friends. True for all of us. My degree is marketing and management. Well, there you go. Stacy, got to give yourself some grace, my friend. As a business owner, I understand how hard it can be to balance it is hard to balance. Holy cow. Yes, it is. I need to start on the first block and make a few design boards to stay focused. Nice. You are doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So 3 blocks done today. That's awesome. I hope you guys are making progress too. Thank you for joining me again for Build a Scarecrow Monday. I wasn't sure because our schedule has been a little wonky lately. I thought, well, maybe nobody's going to show up because people are like, is she having one today? Is she not having one? So I apologize for the wonky schedule, but I really appreciate you guys remembering to come and join me. And hopefully that little section of the newsletter is helpful so that you can kind of see what the plan is, what the calendar is for each week. So thank you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and sewing with me today. I really appreciate it. So stay tuned about Thursday. Remember, No Whip Wednesday this week, grand opening Friday and Saturday. We are having a special YouTube live stream on Friday so that I can show you the storefront. So I hope you will join me on Friday, July 12th at 5 p.m. Central Time to have a little sneak peek behind the scenes of the storefront, because I can't wait to share it with you guys and bring lots of questions and all of that, because I can show you around and I can answer your questions and have a little bit of time to hang out and chat with each other. Have a good rest of your days too. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe and follow us on Instagram and YouTube and all the places, Facebook as well. And happylittlestitchshop.com. That's the place. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great, great day. I will see you again very soon. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care.